Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Praveen Kumar, working as a full stack developer in Acheron Software Consultancy. In this video, I am going to explain about the media workflow that we have developed. Let's get started with the video. Acheron media workflow is designed for transcoding the video content. It is designed in a way to handle operations efficiently with high quality conversion of video files. In addition to that, it also includes two critical components which are quality control and platform selection. This workflow consists of a manual quality control which is used to validate the transcoded output, and also it is intelligently designed for the platform selection based on the video file type and requirements. So we can also choose the platform based on the video type. Here we are designed for the platform selection between AWS and GCP. Coming to the main functionalities of media workflow, these are all the functions that are available inside the media workflow. The workflow starts with the manifest based input. So the manifest file will be put into the bucket which will be able to start the process instance of the media workflow. And then the file path in the manifest file will be extracted and will be used in the workflow. We have actually integrated a database to store the media info of the files of input and output, that is before transcoding and after transcoding. It will be saved into the database. We're actually using for video recognition AWS recognition to recognize the content of the video which is present inside it. And transcoding path selection is done based on the video file type and another requirements. So it will be able to choose between transcoding of AWS or transcoding with GCP. As we are using cloud platforms, it is efficient for processing, and also we are actually using the manual quality check so that we can be able to see the output and process it with excellence. When it comes to connectors, we are actually using these connectors for the media workflow to run and complete its functionalities. So we are using AWS SQS, Lambda, Elemental Media Convert for transcoding, and recognition for recognizing the content of the video, and we are using GCP transcoder as well. This is the BPMN diagram that we have designed inside the media workflow. As we can see that here we are using a SQS inbound connector for triggering the process whenever we upload the manifest file into the S3 bucket, so it will be able to trigger the simple queue service. As a result, the process instance will be triggered inside the ZB. I'm going to explain this process diagram inside the operate with a process instance. So there is continuation for this diagram, so I have separated it for showing it in the demo. Let's go into operate process instance and we'll see this. I'm in operate, so as you can see that I have selected my media workflow process. I have actually completed this process instance. I'm gonna show it to you by taking one process instance. So after dropping the manifest file in the S3 bucket, the SQS will be simple queue service will be triggering the workflow, and the process instance will be starting here. And after that, the message from the SQS will be sent to a Lambda function which will be containing the manifest file info. The manifest file name will be sent through this Lambda function. We have actually used this Lambda function so that it will, if we give the file info, if we give the file name to this particular Lambda function, it will be able to get the information that is present in the manifest file, so that the name is given here and the output will be a JSON of the manifest file. And after getting the media manifest file, then it will be sent into another lambda function. We have actually designed one more lambda function for retrieving the file media info. We have actually used the media area media info to get the media info of the given file. So this lambda function, by taking the video file path, it will be able to generate the media info of that particular video file, and it will be giving it as output. And the generated media info will be sent to a service task, which will be able to store the media info into a database. The input transcoder input video file media info will be stored into the database by using this service task. After storing the data into database, the process instance will be going to AWS recognition for moderation content checking. So the video will be given as input for AWS recognition. So this will be able to generate a report based on the video content. As you can see here, the moderation response is actually empty here because the video that we have sent inside here is a simple video and which is not having the content which is serious to be considered. I'm going to show it to you another example where the moderation response is different and which will be containing the content. I have actually switched to a different process instance that we have triggered previously, and if you can see that here, the moderation response of this video file, which is containing some violence and weapon usage, will be sent as the moderation response from AWS recognition. So based on this response, if the response is having some content in it, it will be sent to the validate moderation result, which is a user task. We have also created a custom task list. As you can see that here, validate moderation result task is coming here. We have actually generated a custom task list for claiming and assigning to us, and we can be able to complete this also. As you can see that the media info of the file is there, and whatever the moderation response that we got from AWS recognition will also be coming here. Based on this, we can be able to approve or reject. I'm switching back to operate. So if the moderation response is empty, it will be taking the default path and then going for the further process called as further decision called as platform decision. So after moderation results, the platform will be decided in this particular DMN. In the previous case, if the moderation response is rejected, the moderation will be failed here. So after sending the platform decision, after deciding the platform, it will be able to choose the path between AWS and GCP for transcoding purpose. In this case, it chose the AWS path and it is sent for transcoding through elemental of AWS. Here in the decision of platform, we are also configuring the media template, so which the transcoding should be using. So the template will be also decided here and send it to here. In AWS transcode, there will be options for choosing the template. The job template ID will be sent into it. So based on the ID, and it will be having the video file. So the video file will be transcoded based on the job template configuration. After transcoding is done, it is going to the get job state process to check whether the transcoding operation is in progress or completed, and if it is completed, it will be moving forward. If it is failing inside this sub process, it will be able to check whether it is in progress or failed or it is completed. And after the transcoding is done, it will be going to retrieve transcoder output media info lambda function. This lambda function, based on the file path of the output generated transcoded video, it will be able to extract the media info from it, and after generating the media info, it will be able to save that media info into the database. After saving it to DB, it will be going to the manual QC. Manual QC is a task where a human can be able to assign to it, and he'll be able to see the data of the transcoded video and input video, and he'll be able to decide it. I'm gonna show it to you whether the platform is decided as GCP, how the process will be going. So I'm going to explain it from here. So if the platform is decided from this decision as GCP, the content from the S3 bucket that is present in here will be copied from S3 bucket to GCS bucket by using a lambda function that we have designed. So after this content is copied from S3 to GCS, the file path of the video file that is present in the GCS will be sent to the GCP transcode connector along with the template in the decision, which will be able to take the video file and the template coming from here, template name coming from here, based on the video and based on the template job template configuration, it will be able to transcode. And after transcoding is done, it is sent to a subprocess called GCS to S3. The data from the GCS bucket is again copied to S3 bucket and stored there, so that we'll be able to do it within a single gateway. The process undergoes in the same way as the previous one. This is how we configured our media workflow. We have also configured a dashboard for showing the process instances and seeing the state of that. We have designed it customly. So we have also designed a task list, custom task list, where we can be able to go and claim and complete the tasks. And the generation of the reports is also done for this particular process, media info, which will be generating the heat map. This is how entirely we configured our media workflow UI and our workflow BPMN and the process, everything. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any suggestions or clarification that you need, you can feel free to comment in the comment section. Once again, thank you for watching this video.